So, that recap.
All right. Previously on Scarlet Hollow.
Kang.
Scarlet Hollow is a small town in the Appalachian Mountains where your mother, you the character of the game, your mother grew up and has died. You are in town for her funeral, and you are staying with your cousin Tabitha. This is the house, we think this is the house that you are staying at with your cousin Tabitha. The town, like many in Appalachia, is centered around a now mostly defunct but still operating coal mine. There were terrible events in the past with collapses and bad rail barons run out of town, literally on rails. There's a giant
mural of it
in the town library. We are here with Tabitha and the friend we've made in town named Stella, and Stella's amazing dog, Gretchen. Stella is a YouTuber cryptid hunter, and has been leading you on adventures into the local woods where something very scary happened. Now we are exploring the town's abandoned mine, where we followed a young girl who had gone missing into the mine, found a bunch of disillusioned teenagers, and two of them have decided to sneak off, and we have to go find them now.
Yeah.
We're not gonna die.
It's great. Two other things before we jump in.
Let me finish.
Sorry, dude.
So, there is a link for the game that we're playing, including content warnings. This is a branching narrative game, so not every content warning will be something that we've encountered because of the choices we've made. That link contains a more spoilery group of content warnings. In general, the game includes common phobias, death and dying, which is topical,
mines,
horror themes, mental health and trauma issues, and violence, children in peril, gross food, and swearing. So please, if you need more detailed content notes, do check out that link. We've also created a dramatis personae of the characters encountered to date if anybody needs to refresh their memories. I think that's basically the recap. I mean, there's a lot more detail we can go into about...
Yeah. There's,
We are on the end of what we think is the end of episode 2. This will be a 5-episode game.
I believe so. The company are actually incredibly good talking about development because, like as Margaret said, it's released episodically. The current plan, according to them, is for episode 3 to be released January, February.
Right. And as we mentioned earlier, Abby Howard, who was the artist. By the way, this is all hand drawn.
Yes, it's
the artist, Abby Howard, is up for a Gamers Artist of the Year award, for which voting is open now. If you like this game and its incredible art style, please go vote for it. Mm-hmm. We started playing it because while it is fully dialogued, there's no voice acting recorded. So we get to do all the voices, which is really fun.
You're going to get to...
and by we tonight, I mean me.
You're going to get to find out what I think Americans sound like.
Oh, content. Okay, content warning. Alistair's American accents. I mean, I love you dearly, but my God, man.
I love your nation, and I wish to apologize.
Yes, you should apologize to it in advance. Content warning, accent.
Although my boomhauer from King of the Hill, which I'm using for one of the sheriffs, is actually pretty solid.
Pretty good.
It's pretty solid.
I will agree. How is the sound volume coming across? I see that the game volume's coming through, and I see that we're talking over it quite comfortably. Does anybody need the game music turned down? Just let us know. But in the meantime, we are going to totally not die honest.
It's going to be fine. I'm psyched.
Thank you very much, Compost. Appreciate it. Alrighty. Now, Where were we?
Nowhere we wanted to be.
Oh, God. Alright. This one.
Oh. Fuck.
Our character's name is Petra, by the way. We're all going to die. So here we are. We are Petra, that's our point of view. This is Stella, our YouTuber friend. This is Tabitha, our cousin. She owns the mining company, having inherited it from her mother, our aunt. And here we are about to go into this not at all ominous black pit of former death and despair.
No one in this town has seen The Descent.
Oh my God, we're all gonna die. Oh, yes, that's the other thing. We are convinced these two are exes based on their dialogue.
Very strong.
Very, very strong X vibe. So we are totally third wheeling it here.
Especially for a particularly charming moment in the last session where Stella just drops in how wide her hips are into a part of the conversation that it doesn't fit in at all.
Well, they were referencing the small mine shaft.
But as the chat pointed out, it's literally her going, by the way, I'm thick. It's like, good.
Yes. Yeah, Stella's
Thank
awesome.
you.
You ready for this?
No.
Okay, why don't...
Well, you want me to do the...
Yeah, you do the non-dialogue descriptions tonight, because otherwise it's going to be just me talking for an hour and a half. Okay. All right. No. Nice try.
As the three of you move deeper into the mine, you hear echoes of conversation bounce across the walls.
Becca? Why are we doing this again? I thought you thought Tabitha was, like, really cool. Why are you trying to get her all mad? Alexis was one of the two girls who disappeared. Becky is the other.
Yeah, and Becca sucks.
We're doing this because Tabitha is really cool. She doesn't let anyone boss her around, so we can't just let her boss us around.
And an idiot.
She's full of herself. Oh, you hear that, Tabby? Someone thinks you're cool. I can't believe she used to hang out with a nobody like Stella. Awkward. Hi! I don't know. I think Stella's kind of cool. I like that River Runner video. Oh, come on. She doesn't even have a sponsor. What kind of a YouTuber doesn't have a sponsor?
I hate this kid more with every line.
I know. Alright, look at Tabby's face.
Oh my god, kill me.
I mean, not yet, but I'm in talks with Mate Rice. And I make plenty from ads and donations.
Meat rice is my new favorite thing.
TM. Meat Rice TM.
Meat rice.
I don't want to know. Okay, so again, for new folks in the chat, these are our conversational options. Things that say explore means that they won't advance the plot, so we can take one of them instead.
We'll be doing all of them. How
does it feel to have a teen girl think you're cool, Tabitha? Or, dang, Stella, Meat Rice? That's a big deal. Okay, chat, you seriously are going to make me ask about Meat Rice, aren't you? Why isn't there an option to yell, we can hear you? I know, right? All right, let's ask about Tabitha. How does it feel to have a teen girl think you're cool, Tabitha? I feel nothing about it. The opinions of children don't interest me.
Good hand gesture.
I don't know. You kind of hesitated there. You're reading into things that aren't there, Stella. Just because your livelihood revolves around what people think of you doesn't mean I care what people think of me.
Sure.
Congratulations on your sponsor, though. Okay, now we're gonna totally ask about Meat Rice. Why? Why is Meat Rice a thing? Why?
Hey, maybe we should offer them the peanuts.
No! Notice there's no option to offer them the rancid sack of boiled peanuts that we got at the beginning of this game, like a week ago in game time. It's horrible. It's terrible. Yes, they are totally exes. Dang, Stella, Meat Rice? That's a big deal. They're like on every podcast. Okay. Thank you. Feels like a real big step up for the channel. I just wish Becca hadn't said all the things you said tonight.
I think she's just mean. It has nothing to do with you.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Because, yeah, fucker is perhaps not what we want to do.
Yeah, if this is the child we're theoretically attempting to rescue, we should probably have
swears,
small contents of empathy. She's just mean. It had nothing to do with you. You've seen how she's treated everyone tonight. Except Tabitha.
I just want to give Compost Witch massive kudos for ghost mattresses, Hello Flesh, and skillet share.
Oh my, stop.
This episode brought to you by Hello Flesh.
That was close. I was almost drinking out of that mug.
It's like a rainbow but squishy.
Now you may talk. He's dead. He's gone. He'll be back in a moment.
Oh God. Lemon face. Ooh, lion face.
Alistair. Oh, you have a share with me today, not just all. All right, come on. Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, sir. I'm surprised you don't have thicker skin about this, Stella. You never struck me as someone who'd let other people's opinions bother you.
That's actually quite nice.
It is actually a compliment from her. If you did, I wouldn't have to try so hard to keep you off my property.
And we're back.
Brought to you by Hopworth Fitness. Well, I know you don't mean it. Oh God, they're totally exes. Agree to disagree.
Should we just go?
Right? Should we just leave you two alone? Whew.
Both of those are kind of shitty.
Yeah, both of those are kind of.
I wish you were gossiping about me.
Let's just press on, shall we? All right. No, I don't want to go further into the cave. No. Okay.
You quietly press on. Oh, balls. Another knock, closer, interrupts your thoughts, followed by another. Oh, this sucks.
Is it just me, or is that knocking coming from the same direction as those kids?
Professor Hottie can always have another daughter. Let's just go.
It's not just you. I really don't like that knocking. Calm down, Alexis. It's just mind sounds.
I loathe you.
Did you see that?
Oh, balls.
No, it was just a shadow. There's no reason to get freaked out. We're gonna die. Becca, I swear I saw something. Shut up. There's nothing down here. Stop trying to scare me.
Real quick, I just want to enter into the record how happy I am that Scooby-Doo Protocol is in effect, and Stella, the paranormal YouTuber, is down in mine with no equipment at all, as near as I can tell.
Alright, so again, explore options we can take without advancing the plot, so... Wow, we have a lot of explore options.
Okay. I can't believe they're making us do this. They better get grounded when this is all said and done. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I knew coming down here was a bad idea. Kind of whiny, but...
Those poor kids.
Fair. Those poor kids, Tommy knockers. What if they're the ones doing the knocking? What if this is all just a terrible prank?
What did
What if they see? Are we sure the tunnel they went through is going to meet back up with us?
I don't really want to question Tabitha's competence right now because she's actually behaving.
She's not being especially awful, so... We're getting closer, let's keep moving. Looks like the sign-off.
Yeah, that's the sign-off, so no. Shall we start with empathy?
Let's start with empathy. We can always shift to rage.
Those poor kids. I have no sympathies for their terror. They brought this upon themselves for trespassing in my mine and making me come down here. I'm sure they're just as upset that you came down here as you are.
Yeah.
What did they say? Tommy knockers. It's not Tommy knockers. They're probably just jumping at their own shadows. You said it yourself, Stella. As soon as they got deeper into the mine, their bravado in the face of authority would vanish into a puff of smoke. It's probably just rocks falling somewhere deeper in the mine, which is also bad for obvious reasons. Oh, okay, so this is our last explorer. Are we sure the tunnel they went through is going to meet back up with us? Yes, I'm familiar with all of the old maps of this place. There should be a central chamber not too far from here where everything joins back up. And where we're totally going to be surrounded by scary monsters. And yes, big mugs of herbal tea, small squishy stuffed things, emotional comfort blankets. Now is a good time.
Marguerite, please find an occasion to lumpy space Tabitha on a podcast sometime.
Is that what we're calling this accent? Lumpy
space Tabitha.
Lumpy space Tabitha. Okay.
Yes, I'm familiar.
For sure.
For sure.
Right? I'm here like... I think we're getting closer. Let's keep moving.
As you progress deeper into the mine, the knocking grows more frequent. It's still distant, but it is much louder than before.
It's also persistent.
Oh, come on now. The tunnel ends abruptly in front of you. A century-old ladder is the only way forward.
FML.
I hate you, Becca. I hate you so much.
This episode sponsored by Intangible, your source for lost and banned reading material whispered by the voices of the damned. Intangible is not responsible for any damage to ears, psyche, or property. Join today and get a complimentary audio grimoire absolutely free. By the way, the fact that there's actually knocking in the music is great. Please don't make me go down the old ladder.
Yeah, we're going down the ladder.
Please. Please. Please, no. Please. I'm saving the game.
Even the facial expressions like, oh, shit.
We're gonna die. We're gonna
Okay.
die. We're gonna die!
In the darkness beyond, you can still hear the youths, their panicked arguing echoing down the pitch black corridors.
Becca, we need to leave. This isn't fun anymore. This is plenty fun. I bet you're only saying that because you want to hang out with that dorky crush of yours. She's just an 8th grader. Oh, so Alexis has
Nicely
a crush
played.
on
Yeah,
Rosalina.
okay,
All
good,
right,
good.
Good to go. Becca, this isn't about Rosalina. I know you can hear that knocking. I know the thuds. They're killing me. And here we are. The tunnel they called through passes through the chamber below. And it sounds like they're still down there. I've never been this far in.
Really don't like the way she keeps looking over her shoulder.
Me neither. Congratulations, Stella. You got what you wanted.
Tabitha crawls up to the ladder and disappears over its edge.
All right, let's do this.
Stella hoists herself over the edge and begins the climb down. It's cute that they give you an option.
You're making me complicit in this completely non-consensual act. You walk to the ladder.
And climb down. Hey, assholes.
Hi, kids. Oh, great. The adults are here. Thanks, Alexis. Real nice. Ooh, okay. So, Keen Eye, folks, is one of the abilities that we picked when we built our character at the top of the game. We picked two. One of them was talk to animals, OBS, and the other is insight, which gives us observations that other characters might not have. And it looks like we have 2 of them here. 4 of them here, my God.
So we have Becca is needing to feel like you're better than other people. So important to you that it's worth being buried alive over. Do you have an actual death wish? Because I can see this place starting to collapse.
Let's not make that observation, shall we?
Becca, what are you doing? Alexis, you're so much braver than you think you are. You don't need to let Becca kick you around.
I'm saving the game because this has the decided vibe of
who gets to
who
die?
gets to die. Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Okay, where can I save? All right, we'll save over.
Tabitha, you never told us what this mine was called. Oh, it's the old Vermeer mine.
Okay, we're gonna overwrite that save. All right, fine. I need more saves. Oh, I have tons more saves. Dang it! Okay, well now I feel stupid. Oh well. I have learned something this day. All right, go back. Ah! Okay. Right, time to get vibe checked in a random mine. Seriously, okay. I don't want to have a go at Becca. That's just gonna set her off. No. Alexis is the one who's feeling kind of like...
We can turn Alexis quickly. The issue is whether or not that will make Becca act out even harder.
But here's the thing. I'm kind of like, if we can... By the way, stop trying to collapse the mind around me while I'm thinking. I feel like if we convinced Becca to leave, that Alexis would immediately join us.
I respectfully disagree. I think Becca is dug in.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know if that we'll be able to convince her. She's, past the point of no
It's
return.
really finely nuanced because we take a little minion away and she's probably also...
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking if it becomes 3 against 1, Becca may, toe the line. This episode brought to you by Sondor. Ever walk down a street, pass a person, and suddenly realize their lives are as complex and deep as yours? Is the only thing that's preventing you from feeding your neighbors to dark things in the cellar? Thanks, Sonder. Yeah, I'm kind of with Becca. Is absolutely will go on alone. You think so?
I'm inclined to. I'm also happy to hit up a walkthrough if you want.
No.
We have a save at this point, so we can try other outcomes.
I'm kind of in a mind to side with Alexis. I'm just worried that Becca's going to strop off on her own and get dead. Reach to Becca or save Alexis. The thing is, I don't think... I'm willing to save Scum to prevent child death. Yeah, I'm kind of right there with you. Shall we try this?
I'm voting the Alexis option.
Okay, let's try the Alexis option. Let's see if we can do this. All right. Alexis, you're so much braver than you think you are. You don't need to let Becca kick you around. Excuse you? No, excuse you, Becca. I don't want to be down here. I don't want to hang out with you. I just want to leave, and I'm going to do that right now. Yes. Whatever. This isn't fun anymore. Fine. We'll leave. Yes.
Can we go now?
I'm going to put the content warnings in the chat real quick. Just in case the next button I push is everyone, rocks fall, everyone dies. Oh gosh. Now we just have to survive leaving, right, Compost? Oh my god. Okay, yes, good, leaving, yes, quickly, let's go now. Then do it. Leave. Now. Whoa, good job.
As Becca and Alexis move towards the ladder, the black chamber before you draws your focus.
No, don't get distracted! Leave! We've rescued the children! Leave! Oh god, I'm gonna die.
The voices around you, those of the teens and your companions, sound odd, distant. There is something in the darkness before you that's much louder, though you don't hear it, but you can feel it in your chest, like the deep growl of a predator.
Die horribly on your own time, Tabitha, probably.
You find yourself stepping towards the black chamber before you, compelled by some unnatural force.
Okay. Can I play the game like this? Hey, are you alright, Petra? What do you think you're doing? Get away from there.
They're about to stop. Told you. Your cousin dives towards you, but not with it. What the dilly?
Petra! Petra, are you alright? Oh, thank God you're alive. It looked like you had a seizure or something, and then
Well,
you
that's
and
no good.
Tabby just conked out. What am I looking at?
What are
over
those?
her
What are those? What are those?
shoulder?
Oh, jeez, Rick.
I'm fine. Ugh. You can barely open your eyes. You're not fine. Neither of you move a muscle. I don't want you straining yourselves while you're still recovering from whatever that was. I'm getting the kids out of here, and then I'm going to get you both some help.
Oh.
Oh God, we had a shared horrible vision. Ah! I'll be back soon, I promise. We're gonna die. Don't die on me, alright? No promises.
You fade back out of consciousness as your companion clambers out of the pit, intent on your rescue.
I swear to God, if the game leaves us at the bottom of this pit until the next episode.
You raise up on your elbows, head still swimming from the visions, your surroundings coming back into focus. Your head throbs as the knocking continues, now magnitudes more intense than ever, and they are dudes. Oh.
You can't help but notice the timber struts around you trembling, as if they were being struck by the invisible blows with each knock. They're all that stand between you and the many tons of rock over your head, and they suddenly seem terribly fragile. God, that knocking is not helping my headache. What the hell just happened? Oh my God. People assuming the next generation has to go through the same difficulties they did is the worst. Yes.
Yes,
absolutely.
it is.
Oh God.
Am I the only one who saw ghosts just now? That knocking's getting closer. The ghosts have faded. At least the kids are safe. I had some kind of vision. I remember you diving towards me. We should get out of here. We should wait for... I don't think we should wait for Stella at all.
If we're able to move, we're moving.
Yeah. Do you want to just go for it? We should get out of here.
Yeah, I can question her about what may or may not have happened after I'm alive on the surface.
As long as she's alive.
I don't want to ask about the vision. I want to live! Can we should get out of here?
Yeah.
Let's get out of here. I'm scared. We should get out of here. I couldn't agree more.
The entire cavern shakes with the sound of rockfall.
I don't know what the hell is up with this knocking, but that is the sound of a mine collapse. Quick! Get up that ladder.
Climb like hell.
This way, come on!
Your cousin moves with the kind of swiftness you'd expect from someone who's spent her entire working life in and around coal mines.
Can you imagine if we didn't have Tabitha?
Yeah.
If we hadn't called Tabitha, if this had happened and Stella went for help, we'd be running blindly through the dark.
Also,
right now.
without keen eye, you'd have no idea that the knocking was literally the Tommy knockers taking the struts out. It gives you a ticking clock. You push your body to move as quickly as it can, though you're slowed down by the cramped corridors and winding passageways of the mine. Then comes the sound of splintering wood. You pick up the pace. The entrance is so close.
This game was in stills with music and I'm terrified!
And there it is. Freedom. You and Tabitha manage to squeeze through the entrance just as the walls of the mine come crashing down.
And we saved everyone! And we saved everyone! You chose freedom. Okay, we're all just gonna take a nice deep breath.
There are outcomes where you lose a lot of people here.
I'm sure there are.
Everyone good?
One more.
Everyone good? Cool. Alright. Okay.
Yes, Wendy. We
And
didn't die.
you get to live. And you get to live.
And
fuck
this
you,
is
Becca.
why you don't
And
go
you get to
get
live.
in an abandoned mine, kids.
Hey!
Holy shit, you're okay, thank God. And everyone's accounted for. Yes. That was a surprisingly close call. We could have all died in there. What did you weirdos do? Everything was fine until you adults showed up. Okay,
Oh my
sweetheart,
God.
you need a therapist. I love you. Becca, shut up. What did you just say to me? I said you should shut up. I'm sick of your two-faced bullshit. They didn't almost get us killed down there. You did. And now you're trying to pass it off on whoever else you can. It's just a cherry on top of this whole shit show of a friendship. Yes!
Go, Alexis.
Fine, Alexis! I'm not really in a good headspace for this conversation. I could have died in there. Why are you doing this to me? Ooh, she's a professional victim while we're on top of it. Okay, come on, Alexis.
Abusive.
No, enough. No playing the victim this time. Being friends with Rosalina has made me realize how horrible you are to me. Friends aren't supposed to be mean to each other.
Yes.
Friends shouldn't be scared of each other. I never wanted to go into that stupid mine. It was your idea, and we could have died. If these grown-ups hadn't shown up, we could have been buried alive in that stupid little tunnel drinking stupid strawberry margaritas in a can. Screw all of you! Should we go after her? No, let her have her little tantrum. Did that feel good, Alexis? Finally telling her off? Yeah, I guess. Oh, she's gonna be so mad at me. She probably won't talk to me for a week, maybe a month, maybe the rest of my life. It's okay, Alexis. We don't need her. What do we do now? Now I drive you two home. I've already texted your parents, and I'm sure they're worried sick about you.
Rosalina and Alexis duck off to the side as an exhausted Tabitha approaches your group.
I'm going to get my car, and then we're going home. Tabby.
Tabitha leaves towards the active mine without another word, and you are afforded a quiet moment to catch up with Stella and Kanika.
Okay. The entities in the mind, your vision, Deechlings. I can't believe you left me down there.
That is
no,
the worst possible
We're not
odds.
taking that option,
No.
thank you. She went for help. Totally valid. Let's tell her about my vision.
Yep.
Sure.
Yep.
Why not? We nearly died. We're on the surface. We can talk about the spooky now.
I would go with all of the detail.
I got nothing to hide right now.
Yeah.
There was a stone carving on the wall of that pit. I think it gave me some sort of vision. I saw what happened to this place. Are you sure it wasn't just auto-suggestion? We talked about that mine a lot today. I don't know, Neeks. You weren't down there. Petra and Tabby had, like, simultaneous seizures next to some creepy stone carving. It was like something out of a movie. Just because they passed out or had seizures doesn't mean it wasn't auto-suggestion.
Entities in the mind.
The shadows of dead miners. Some ghosts down there, did you? So we have more options here.
Yeah, I'd be inclined for either the Shadows of Dead Miners or everything is built around that central chamber.
No, if I tell her everything's built around that central chamber,
going back
she'll
down,
start
y'all.
digging. I don't know Tabitha saw the ghosts. I don't have any confirmation of that.
You're probably going to need a conversation with her.
Right?
And Tabitha seems to be very slowly opening up.
Yeah, so I don't want to endanger that.
Yeah.
Like this one?
Yeah.
I saw something down there, like the shadows of dead miners. They were right behind Stella just before you all left. Did you not see them? Whoa, I didn't see anything other than you and that carving. That's super weird. I don't want to doubt what you experienced, but you were deep in a dark abandoned coal mine. You might just have been primed to see things. You know, now that I think about it, that totally fits the profile of some of the Tommyknocker stories. What if they're actual bona fide ghosts? Stella. I want to say, yeah. everything that happened down there centered around that main chamber where I saw that carving. Stella showed me a photo. Weird stuff. Maybe you weren't entirely off base about the cult stuff you mentioned earlier today, but this thing felt old.
Yeah.
Are you sure those were Tommyknockers? Yeah, when did Stella have a moment to take a photo, right?
Just to get this for my Insta.
Yeah, right.
Click.
Depends on what you mean by sure. Is anyone really sure of anything? They fit the description pretty well, and I don't know what else they'd be.
The look on Kanika's face. Like,
Rusty.
oh my god.
I have no idea what happened in there. I need to do some reading on mind collapses, I guess. Let's try this.
Yeah. Oh, this isn't close to over.
Yeah. Do you think it's over? Maybe the ditchlings were here for those kids? Hopeful sound? I'd say that's grim, but at least no one got hurt. Maybe you're right. Maybe we averted whatever disaster the ditchlings were here to foretell. But I feel like what happened in the mine raised more questions than it answered. We still don't know anything about Wayne or what you actually saw down there. Right, Stella? Are you aware it's only episode 2? Pace yourself, girl.
We got 3 more scripts, yo.
This is also a little too magic for me. Just because 2 bad things have happened doesn't mean there's a pattern. Right? I don't want to say I can't believe you left me down there. That's so rude. We sure dodged a bullet tonight, didn't we? Yeah, thank God you noticed them sneaking off. You were incredible down in the pit, too. I don't.
We're not doing it.
No. What happens now? Right? Seriously, Scott. Big old rule of 3 time. It looks like Tabitha's back. I'd better drive those kids home.
What's the rule of 3?
If something happens 3 times, then it's...
Oh shit, that rule of 3.
Come on. Let's get back to the estate. It's been a long day, and I need it to be over. I'll see you tomorrow, okay, Petra? Excuse me? Just stop trying to get my cousin killed, Stella. Come on. Let's bounce. Sorry.
Ice Bros.
Ice Bros. Let's bounce. 3 times is enemy action.
Tabitha starts walking to her car, pulling you by your arm, because Tabitha still has some issues to work through. I would do see you tomorrow, guys, or I'll text you when we're back. Or possibly, I can walk to the car on my own.
No. I need Tabitha on side if I'm going to get vision collaboration information out of here. So I'll just say I'll text you when we're back. I'll text you when we're back. Look at that smile. See? That's a good smile.
Tabitha doesn't say a word as the car cuts along the darkened road. I don't like that this scene is occurring. I do not like it.
I'm going to save, now that I know that I can. I'm going to save right there. There. I've saved. Why are we still here?
But then credits. You try to keep an eye on the surrounding wilderness as she drives, wary of what may lurk behind the tree line. I think, how are you holding up?
She doesn't like being asked about how she is. Remember last time? I'm kind of inclined to ride in silence and let her have the first word and let her get comfortable and then talk, because we did kind of sneak into her mind that was all boarded up and stuff, so we're not entirely,
Do you want to apologize?
Yeah, I kind of like the idea of apologizing, to be honest. Sorry about today. It's fine.
Maybe at least everyone's okay. Yeah.
At least everyone's okay. There are a lot of parents who should have kept tighter reins on their kids. I never got into any trouble like this when I was a teen, and I have Perlane to thank for it. Perlane is...
I believe the aunt whose funeral you are here to attend.
Okay. Hated it at the time, but that strictness paid off. Ugh, what am I telling you this for?
I'm kind of inclined for, you're right, there are a lot of adults. No, because that can present as bitchy about her.
I wouldn't say, whoa, are we bonding? That'll put her off.
I don't really think the parents are to blame here as an argument starter.
Let's try the you can tell me
You
stuff.
can tell
I
me
like
stuff, yeah.
You can tell me stuff. I'd like to know more about you, and Perlan, for that matter. Is Perlan her mom or her aunt?
I think it's Mom.
But she doesn't call her mom. Interesting. Maybe later this week.
Aww.
I don't have the energy to get into it right now, but I think I'd like that.
Making friends.
Now is when we're gonna remain silent, because
Yeah.
neither
That's
of those
a
are really
good off ramp. I like that.
Yeah, was that one openness, right? Bonding in this economy?
Who has the time? Who has the money?
You remain silent. I've got to focus on the road. Oh, it goes back to the top.
You want to try? You and Kanika don't really... Because, I mean, let's go through them. I don't appreciate being dragged off like that. It's a fight. Why did you treat Stella like that? Is possible. You and Kanika really don't seem to get along. Is possible. I'm doing terribly, by the way, in case you wanted to know, is not us.
Didn't we? We already asked, how are you holding up?
Yeah.
Or I don't want to ask, how are you holding up? She says she doesn't want to get into it right now, so. Me and Kanika?
Yeah.
You and Kanika really don't seem to get along. She pushes my buttons.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Is there some kind of history there, or... No. Now, quit talking. I need to focus on the road. I think we should ride in silence. I don't like any of the rest. I mean, they're all explore, but I don't want to piss her off. And this whole, I need to focus on the road. I'm like, I don't want to crash!
If we get a third go round, let's do the Stella question then. How about that?
Well, we're here, so...
No, I mean after we remain silent. If we then get out, if we're still in the car.
Didn't she just say quit talking?
That's what the point I'm trying to make. That we've had, I need to focus on the road twice now. So if we do right in silence, and then we get
Another
I need to focus on the road, and then this opens back out.
Cool.
Shit. Your eyes wander back to the tree line as you and Tabitha slink back into silence. Oh, beans.
No, it's okay.
You once again cross the threshold into the estate, the musty stench of the decaying mansion greeting you with its undertones of mildew and wood rot. Look at how her posture has changed.
Not a bit. Not much.
She's scared of being here.
Or she's just scared all the time. Well, this day was a lot more stressful than it needed to be, but at least nobody got hurt. I'm going to bed. I suggest you do the same. Oh, that's right. We're in this hellhole pit. Thanks for calling me about those kids, by the way. It was, unexpected. You could have... No, you should have waited for me. Ugh, I'm too tired to argue. I'll see you in the morning. Perlane seems like a piece of work. I should be thankful my parent was so strict because I didn't end up dead is not really a good sign.
Tabitha turns and makes her way up the stairs.
I want to go to the kitchen.
You head up to your room to turn in.
Let's see how that goes.
You collapse in Tabitha's dusty-ass guest bed, your head empty of thoughts. After your time in the Shore mine, you barely even notice the dust. Hope Dustin's okay. Your phone buzzes.
Kanika sent a message to Stella. Y'all, are those things?
These are those things, right? Shit. Kanika sends a picture of a pair of ditchlings by the side of the road. Can we blow that up?
I saw them again too.
Another picture, this time of them staring from a tree.
WTF! These things are definitely not hairless monkeys or raccoons or whatever. I don't know what the hell they are. I guess there's more to them being here than the mine collapse.
Can you just stop for a moment and say how refreshing it is to have a game with a group chat in it?
Yeah, right? No way I'm sleeping tonight.
You think about looking out the guest room window, but at this point you're too exhausted to leave your bed.
I swear to God, if that closet door opens, I'm going to scream.
The adrenaline from this evening is finally wearing off, replaced by a creeping exhaustion that threatens to overwhelm you. Your limbs feel heavy, your eyelids slipping down over your eyes even as you stare down at the ominous pictures on your phone. If it weren't for the pit of dread bawling in your stomach, you would almost feel comfortable as you settle in between the covers, your tired bones sinking into the decrepit mattress. When you close your eyes, you see the shadowy figures that gathered behind Stella in the mines. Your thoughts are drawn to the carving on the wall and to the visions it imparted upon you. Your eyes shoot back open, your heart pounding as the door to your room swings open.
Y'all, seriously.
Just the cat. It's always just the cat. Don't read into this. The woman kicked me out just when they were in place to sleep. I don't know why she's Mexican. Roll with it.
She's French.
She's French, but that went to a little Mexican for me. Do not read into this. It's nice to see another living being, even one as unfriendly as Tabitha's cat. The comfort of her presence sets your mind at ease, and you finally slip into a deep sleep. Not fond of this. there's a cellar.
No.
There's a murderous cellar.
Oh God, there's knocking. No. No.
This is the end of episode 2. Episode 3 is currently slated for late January, early February. We'll be sure to update you once we have a firmer release date.
Are they digging towards the basement of the house?
I think Ocean's nailed it. They're going to bring the house down into the mine. I love this game.
Oh, for the love of God,
Montressa!
We should put that on the list of spooky fiction for you to read as
Cask
well.
of Amontillado.
Yeah.
I think I did it for Podcastle one year. It's a fun one. Ghost Rider, motorcycle hero.
Totally deserved that.
Digging through your town with his head on fire.
Voices. Oh, there are spooky sounds. So.
Also, Brandon Boone,
Man.
Good God,
The
y'all.
soundtracks for both of these episodes are available if you want to terrify yourself. That was heckin' good.
That was heckin' great.
That was absolutely heckin' good. I'm looking for names I recognize. Oh, look. Petra. There we go. More testers.
And you, the player. I wonder if Snuffy is a dog or a cat.
I would imagine so. The cask of armadillos. Nice.
So, we're caught up. We will, of course, be returning to this as soon as episode 3 drops.
That was good horror.
That was really
That
good
was
horror.
some super good horror. We'll put the details in there. And again, maybe go vote for Abby.
Can I speculate for a moment on where I think this is going to end?
End as in episode 5?
Last stand is at the house, which is dug down into the mines.
Yep, that's... Oh, it's also on this... Apparently this game is in the Steam sale as well. Episode 1 is available for free. But if you buy the game, I think you get all of the episodes as they release, which is what I've done.
So...
Okay! Nobody go in the basement. That was heckin' scary.
It is apparently possible to leave that with Rosalina dead or seriously injured.
I'm sure you could have a near TPK at
Yeah.
that, and then just you gets out. And then things just go pants.
Yeah.
But nobody died because we are
Nobody
paragons.
died, even the terrible child.
Yes, so let's all take a lovely break for a couple of minutes.
We're gonna have a cookie. We're gonna have a cookie?
We freaking earned a cookie.
My God.
Let's get up and have a stretch, get a drink of water. If you need to attend to any pets or medications, if you need to go check and make sure that doors to your house are locked, especially ones that lead underground, now would be a very good time. And we'll be back in a couple of minutes for our poll about our Sunday game and some nice, relaxing, shenanigan-y brainstorming.
La 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 la.
La 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 la. We'll be back in a couple of minutes, folks.